I'm going to have to go back to working side by side with him. I mean, it's super cool.
I was going to say the same thing.
I'm going to get emotional now,
Oh.
but it's, you know, it's just, it's dream come true.
Yeah. It has been nice to work with my dad. I mean, I've been gone for, 5 years?
Yeah.
And yeah, didn't plan on coming back, and now we're working side by side. So that's pretty cool.
I'm Dale Speckman.
I'm Luke Speckman, and we're roof scientists of Fishers of Indianapolis, Indiana. We've been open since July 21st, right?
Almost 4 months, or 3.5. Before I became a franchise owner, I was the owner of a sport performance gym where we worked with athletes and adults. Did that for almost 15 years.
So I used to do construction previously before this. I've done a few different things, but for the last 8 years, I've been in construction.
Being an entrepreneur for most of my life, I understand the importance of systems, and the systems are all laid out for you in a franchise model. So I do really well when I have a list of things that I need to follow rather than try to reinvent the wheel. So that was attractive to me. But one of the biggest reasons was the backbone of Homefront Brands. The people that I met, relationships that I've already grown through Homefront Brands folks, they're exquisite people, and you can tell that there's just a huge trust factor for us with them. And it's a great family-oriented company that I wanted to be a part of. When I wanted to be in the home services space for a couple of reasons. A, to utilize his experience. But B, I was an appraiser at one point. I've flipped a few homes, and I've also been in the insurance space. It's much more stringent to get a homeowner's policy these days with an older aging roof. So I thought this business was perfect. Utilizes his experience, puts us in the home services market. And, you know, a roof is something that even in a down economy, you need it.
I think everybody was very excited to hear that, you know, it would be in this space in our community, and excited to, you know, potentially use us for, you know, services.
I was going to say, it is a funny story, because when I first mentioned it to my wife, she was like, "Are you out of your mind?" And then I was like, "Well, you're getting ready to retire. You could come work for us." She was like, "Not a chance." But just about a month ago, she was like, "Maybe I will come work for you guys." So she's definitely changed her tune. But, you know, I think she's also seen the quality of people that we're in bed with. So I think she's excited about it as well. The discovery process was
a lot of meetings.
I would say, though, that it was relatively easy and candid. We're working side by side with the brand president. And, you know, I can call him every single day if I want to, or he'll call me. You know, the marketing guru, John Blair, who's already become one of my best friends. You know, we talk all the time, and it's the face-to-face with them is a unique and special thing that I'm not sure all the other franchisees get. And that's super, super cool. Every problem that we've had, we'll call Homefront Brands when we're freaking out, but man, they are so responsive, and they're right on it when we call with a problem, and they own things. If they've messed something up, which they haven't really messed anything up, again, it's just their trial and error too. So there's had to be a lot of give and take with us as the franchisee and them as the franchisor, but the responsiveness and willing to help, and you can just tell how much they want us to succeed. It's been fantastic. So we're super excited to get through winter, because we're seasonal, and get started next spring, because we really think it's going to explode. Do your due diligence, and make sure that, you know, the company behind you is a company you want to be with, that it's trustworthy people. You know, figure out if they're standing behind their word before you sign on the dotted line. I think we did that. It didn't take very long, but there's a lot of bad situations out there. You're not going to get that with Homefront Brands. I've seen, you know, friends that have been in bad spots with franchisees. I actually had a franchise before when I first opened my gym. There was not much support there. They kind of got your money and was like, "Yep, you're on your own," which some of that freedom was okay, but I want somebody to hold me accountable. I want somebody to know, you know, when times get tough, they're going to be behind me and behind us. and I know they are. I mean, they already have been, and it's just been a few months. I absolutely would do it all over again. First of all, we have a cutting edge product that nobody's seen, and we know what it can do. And as soon as people get wind of this and we educate the world about it, it's sky's the limit. But again, Homefront Brands, awesome people. Everybody we've come into contact with, we've absolutely loved. We trust them 100%. I would do it in a heartbeat.